What's up, guys? Just out here in nature. Got my buddy Khalil here. I think you can see him. It's really sunny and shiny, so I can't really see my screen too well. But we are up in the mountains above Ogden, Utah. Right now we're on our way up to a peak called Lewis Peak. And we're going to be doing something very super awesome there. We're going to start a new video series that I will tell you more about once we get up there. But we're really excited about this. Going to be a lot of fun, but for now we're like 1.5 miles maybe up the mountain and dying, and we've probably got about 4.5 miles to go till we get to the top. So yeah, I'll film some of the views so you guys can see what it's like up here, because Utah's just amazing. So yeah, enjoy. Not sure what these things are, but Khalil found them and they're kind of sketchy. Just a little bit of Australia and Utah. Well, somebody throw that in the comments if you know what those things are, because I have no idea. You know, this probably doesn't seem too steep on camera, but it's just steady uphill. This is not the easiest hike in the world. And this is the kind of the easier part. We're kind of recovering. We still got all that way to go. Right up there. It's technically the tallest part of the hike, but that's not the ending point. I forget what that peak's name is. And all the way out there is Lewis Peak. That's where we're headed. Got about 3 miles to go. Well, we're on top of, I think, what might be the highest point. Maybe it's that one right there. I can't remember. If so, it's pretty close. A couple more miles to go, maybe 1.5 miles to go. We got a pretty much 360-degree view of, we have the Upper Ogden Valley with Pine View right there. It's Powder Mountain out there, the ski resort. And an even bigger view of Ben Lomond Peak right there. That'll be one of the hikes that hopefully I'll do this year. Willard Bay and Antelope Island and the Great Salt Lake and Khalil. Well, what do you think, man? The rest of the trail doesn't look like it's too bad, does it? Only the fact that that's where we just came from. But you know, the rest of the way, like, it can't be that bad. Wait a minute. Oh man. So that's like 50 yards. And that's really steep. But we're gonna go up there because the view is gonna be awesome. Well, we made it. Cameras never do justice for how steep hills are. But that was pretty rough for about 50, 75 yards or so. As you can tell, I'm kind of breathing heavy. Just the view though, this is awesome. I think this is the highest point of the hike. It's just a little bit taller than Lewis Peak right there. Got a little ways to go. We're almost there, probably about 1 mile. But pretty easy hike from here on out. And then we will show you guys what we're gonna be doing at the top. Well, we made it. Summit of Lewis Peak, elevation 8,031 feet. And there's lots of flies up here. Got Mount Ogden right there. And then we came from that direction. So basically we followed from about right there, went all the way up along here, and just over 5 miles. And we are here. There's Ben Lomond again. And what a gorgeous view. And my quads are cramping up like crazy. But yeah, you got Right there on the other side of Khalil, we have North Ogden, Harrisville, Ogden, all of Weber County, going into Davis County, and even catching a little bit of Salt Lake County off way in the distance. All right, everyone, this is the reason why we came up to Lewis Peak. Sorry, I'm kind of shaky, super tired, but we've got a good reason, and here it is. This is going to be a new video series that hopefully will be a series that I'm starting, and we're gonna call it the High Stakes video series. And we're doing that because we're really high up. I mean, at least higher up than I live. But every time I summit some kind of mountain, I'm gonna cook a steak on top. So that's why it's called High Stakes. So, yeah, we'll show you what's going on here. All right, so here's our little setup here. Just got a backpacking stove, and stupid me brought up a cast iron skillet, but don't worry, it's just one of those little 6-inch skillets. But I also packed up a ribeye. Don't worry, it hasn't been sitting in a hot backpack with terrible food safety habits. Don't worry, Mom, I'm okay. I have an ice pack that I brought up with me. And then I have my beef mode dry rubs that I'm going to season it with. And then we're just gonna cook it in this cast iron skillet and enjoy a ribeye steak on the top of a mountain. Oh yeah, so I've got my own signature beef mode rub on there. Oh man, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this through the video. This is definitely a smell I've never smelled on top of a mountain before. I regret nothing. Feelings?
Feel pretty good.
Usually I'm all for silence and quiet nature, but that's a sound I could get used to on top of a mountain. All right, here I am, the summit of Lewis Peak, about to eat a delicious slice of ribeye. This is as good as life gets. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I feel bad always eating in front of you guys. But yeah, seriously, I mean, apart from me, just look at that view right there. 8,000 feet up in the air, on top of a mountain, eating the best cut of steak in the world. What do you think?
It's pretty great.
Taste okay?
Fantastic.
Excellent. Well, we're gonna get packed up after we finish eating this, and we're gonna head down the mountain and probably spend the rest of the night just not moving.